The reality of the process to clean and restore confidence in the judiciary is inevitable. Vetting of judges and magistrates whose first phase saw a shock exit of 4 of the Court of Appeal judges is now not in a gala of cheers alone, but a difficult scenario that has now skewed the whole judiciary.
Immediate effect of the vetting board's decision is that some 109 Court of Appeal judgments in the cases that had been concluded had not been delivered. The 4 judges who are expected to write these judgments after the conclusion of the hearings had not done so at the time the vetting board's decision, and they cannot write them now.
And we now have the formal report for you, containing all the determinations and our reasons for it.
While receiving the vetting board's report in his office, Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga said, enough to the expectation of Kenyans, the judiciary is now receiving a new face in a process that has no compromise of incompetence.
We see the cleanup of the judiciary as only the beginning of Kenya's social transformation. It is important that when the judiciary is called upon to adjudicate on matters of leadership and integrity, as is likely to happen at a time when the country chooses candidates for executive and legislative positions, the judiciary shall not be found with a single blot on its character.
He accredited the verdict of the board, calling upon it to move in earnest within its time frame to complete the task.
I appeal to the vetting board to carry out its mandate with speed and adroitness without compromising professionalism and fairness. It is imperative that the vetting exercise is completed quickly to remove anxiety from among judicial officers. Prolonging the vetting process can pose a threat to the administration of justice by creating pockets of fatalistic inertia and even corruption.
For the 4 fired judges, Mutunga called on Kenyans to appreciate and realize the critical role, warning others in the same profession to be watchful in their service.
For the rest of us who continue to serve, we must be aware that the bar of public service has been raised so high that it will not be possible to merely do the bare minimum to get by.
But the departing judges have some solace from the Chief Justice. Mutunga said he will not allow the departing judicial officers to be subject to public scorn.
I assure Kenyans that I will not allow our departing colleagues to be stepped on while they are down. The indignity visited on the judges and magistrates in the so-called radical judicial surgery of 2003 will not be repeated. Not on my watch.
So far, Justice Erastus Githinji has been appointed as interim president of the Court of Appeal after the unceremonious departure of Justice Riaga Omolo. The Chief Justice, who refused to take questions from reporters, left many guessing whether any of the 4 judges has appealed to the vetting board after being declared unfit to serve 5 days ago. Samuel Tawish, GBS News.